So here's a question for you. When is a chorus pedal not a chorus pedal? When it's a Digitech Luxe pedal. Stay tuned, or rather, detuned. Tribe of names. My name is Simon Godfrey and welcome back to the channel. I'm a professional musician who has spent the past 35 years working in and sometimes around the recording music industry, writing and performing. On this channel we provide tips, tricks and gear reviews for the aspiring songwriter and musician in you. If you like what you see, please click on the subscribe button below and hit the bell notification icon if you want to be kept informed of new videos when they come out from this channel. So, two admissions straight out of the gate. Firstly, I did not buy this pedal because I wanted it, but neither is it a paid promotion. I actually found this for 29 bucks on clearance on Reverb, and I thought, I'll take a chance, see what it's like. The second thing is that this lovely gold button here does not come with it. It's a pedal topper, and actually out of the box it looks like this. The polyphonic detuning effect which you can find in this unit I think first found life in the Digitech Whammy pedal, and that was way back in the day. But I suspect some bright spark in some darkened room of the Digitech research and development branch thought it might be a cool idea to take that detune function out and put it in its own discrete unit. And I think this unit was released around about the start of 2014 if memory serves, and seems to have been a bit of a slow burner, as is often the case with a lot of Digitech products. One of the things which I think separates Digitech from a lot of the other big effects pedal manufacturers is their ability to think laterally and develop new applications for existing tech. For example, the freakout pedal, which was originally designed to suppress feedback, and some bright spark there decided that it would be a good idea to go in the opposite direction, and they developed a pedal that actually gave you that sort of singing sustain from an amp that was feeding back. Brilliant idea. And in addition, there's also, if I can find it over here, the Digitech Mosaic pedal, which I actually bought because it gives you very authentic sort of 12-string sounds in the mix, and that's something which I wanted, especially for my electric playing. Actually, I might actually do a separate episode on this one. So what is the difference between a detune pedal and a chorus pedal? Well, that's a very good question, and I'll try and explain it in a way that doesn't get us all bogged down in technicalities. But firstly, a chorus pedal usually takes the audio signal which is played through it and delays it slightly, then recombines it with the original dry signal to produce the chorus effect. A detuning pedal, however, combines signals with different amounts of pitch shifting to produce a similar effect to chorus, but without the swirliness. Let me play one chord on my trusty Telecaster so you can hear the difference between chorus and detune. Now in that example you can probably hear that the Digitech Luxe and the JHS 3 series chorus get you in roughly the same kind of ballpark, but you can definitely hear that the Luxe pedal has a more straight in your face kind of sound, whereas the JHS 3 series chorus has a little bit more of a swirly, swampy kind of effect, for want of a better phrase. Where I think the Luxe pedal excels, however, is when you're using the dirty channel on your amp, or maybe an overdrive, distortion, fuzz kind of pedal in your effects chain, because the Luxe doesn't introduce any of that wow and fluttery kind of sounds that a chorus usually does, so there's a much more focused sound when you're using a detuned pedal such as the Luxe. To illustrate my point, I'm going to be using the Luxe pedal in conjunction with a Tube Screamer, a TS9 in this instance, plus the fuzz circuit from this Keeley Darkside for some lead tones. Let's see what we can come up with. It's going to be lush. So, now we come to the moment of truth. Would I actually recommend this pedal to anybody else? Well, my feeling here is that if your business is at the dirtier end of the music scale and you're using a lot of overdrives, distortions and fuzzes, this might be a useful tool to have, as it provides you with a lot of that jangly edge which you often get from chorus pedals, but with none of the swirl that makes it a little bit foggy in the mix. In addition to that, if you're wondering why you're seeing so many copies of yours truly overdubbing and playing on the previous examples, that's not an ego thing, trust me, it's just to show you that this pedal overdubs with itself incredibly well, and again that's down to the fact that there's none of that usual typical chorus swirliness to get in the way of each track as you overdub. It's also true bypass and built like a tank, which is always useful if you want to take it out live and put it on your board. On the downside, however, it's mono only, so if you're looking for stereo gorgeousness, this is not the pedal probably for you. And possibly worst of all, it is expensive. Don't go looking for it at the $29 price that I got it back in 2018. Nowadays, in this post-COVID world where everything seems to be costing more these days, I've seen it going for about $250 on Amazon, a little bit less on reverb.com. You can probably pick it up between $150 and $200 there, depending on the kind of condition you're looking for, but it's not an inexpensive pedal. That said, if you're a bit flush with cash and you like a little bit of jangle with your dirt, this pedal could be in your wheelhouse and maybe on your pedal board really soon. Well, thank you very much for sticking around to the end of this video. Once again, if you like what you see, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon if you want to be notified of new videos that come out of this channel. We're going to leave you this week with a little bit more from the Luxe pedal, but in a slightly more pensive kind of setting. And I'm going to use the TC Electronic Hall of Fame 2 pedal and the TC Electronic Flashback pedal to give it a little bit of atmosphere. So until next time, have a good week. We'll see you around. Goodbye.